Hi guys. Sorry for that quick intro. Technical difficulties. If you know me, I'm still trying to learn some things and get everything together. So we're gonna get some little bit of music for us. Um, if you hear this little song here, turn it down a little bit for us though. So the music you hear now is going to be my new intro song. But I'm also gonna have it in my background. So I thought, since I'm playing on the computer today, just trying to move some things around, I'm going to ultimately make a new intro for 2024, and then we're gonna start off brand new. You guys know that I also have another channel called Mind Over Tea. Um, I would like you guys to also subscribe here and there. We're also going to have some guests and panels and like that. I think this is going to be a really good and learning experience for myself when it comes to just having diversity when we talk in different communities. And what I mean by that is, um, when we talk about being poly, we're poly, we also are mostly in the world of monogamous people. And so it is sometimes difficult to navigate that. And so sometimes we just talk about relationships in general, and then other times you want to uh, really, narrow in on poly conversations. And so I think it's nice to have both of those channels. So one channel, for the most part, is going to be about um, hey, how you doing, Mr. Best? It's gonna be more about conversations, relationships in different masses. And if you guys want to come see me personally, obviously I'm all here for that. And then I'll start moving towards having panel things over there. So I'll try to deal with more panel things over there, and on this side, stick more to just poly, health, and all that good relationships, but kind of base more surrounding myself. So that's where I'm kind of heading in that manner. Let me take a look down here. Bear with me just a second. So, let me go check over here in my comments. Hey, Ali, how are you doing? So, I also am hoping next week I want to have a show for Valentine's Day week. I am going to invite, okay, because I know y'all think I'm going to invite. It's going to be over on Mind Over Tea, and it's going to be my premiere on Mind Over Tea. Done one show over there at Mind Over Tea, but this is going to be my premiere. Okay, so um, we're going to have some conversations over there, but I would like to do a really fun activity with dating, and relationships and all that's great stuff. So I'm going to invite Ali. You better be there. Support my ass. You hear me? And Mr. Best also, and I'm inviting some other folks, and I'm gonna have some good dialogue and some fun activities. So in that premiere also I'll have a giveaway and all those great things. So I'm gonna really hard promote that, get that kind of set up and on the way to greatness, right? So hopefully all the people that I do invite will come hang out with me, and I really appreciate the support. So back to us. We are in our healthy session section. So today, I wanted to read out to you guys, and our conversation is going to revolve around the new health that I've been trying to accomplish. And so, as you can tell, I feel a little good, a little spicy. I got a little bit going on here. I got my little high waist pants on. You can see, like, I know I got a little tummy is what it is. Um but we're working on that this year. One of the things that I'm really working on is my food relationship. And Lord, you guys know all these little guys like keto and all that. You really think about these starts kind of going, oh my God. It's so stressful because you start thinking about, like, I have to not eat carbs. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot. And I hear people say that, and the first thing I think of is breads and all that great stuff. No, man. No, we're talking about fruit, protein shakes. Um, there's lots of things that have carbs in it. So I think not understanding fully everything kind of like threw me for a loop. So I got all kind of stressed out. We were doing when I say we were doing so good because I also had started training with someone. So I was really focused on just the training part, and I've been doing that for like 2 months. And I saw like a little bit of change. I saw composition change, which is lovely, but I didn't see any numbers moving. And know everyone says, don't worry about the numbers, don't worry about the numbers. And when I first started CrossFit a few years ago, I remember that was a big thing because I mean, I was just exerting so much. But the one thing I didn't change was my diet. That was it. It was my diet. Like I was like, no, I was still eating cheesecake, okay, but I was getting smaller. It wasn't as fast as I wanted to, but I was eating like cheesecake every other day or something like that. And I worked at a restaurant, so that cheesecake is delightful. Okay, just want you all to know. But that was not what I needed, and it was basically I was maintaining the weight, but I was also for a while, but then I was losing because I was, CrossFit is very, very, very strenuous thing. CrossFit will put you on your butt if you're not used to it. So I was still doing that. So I don't really want to run into keto. Like I don't know if I'm even okay with keto. I'm thinking about it very deeply. And it's hard for me to be like, okay, no carbs at all. Because I do like a sandwich here and there. I like those things. I am a very picky eater. So what I did was I started investigating and looking into other things like, like the bread, the keto bread. I would show you some bread, but we're not a sponsor. So, but there was some keto bread I found at Sam's Club. It has 1 gram per slice. Amazing. Okay. There's another one that is at Baker's. That one is 2 grams per slice, but it has like some sweet texture, some sweet. So anyway, back to this whole thing. So I decided to stop BSing because the person who's been helping me, through the process too of getting it together, instead, like, when you say you're on this journey, why do you always see people on journeys for years and years and years and they never seem to reach their goal? And I was like, yeah, like I was always on this goal of weight loss. We never reach it, or we reach it, but it's like we're just back, whatever, teetering heavily. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I don't want to be like that. I really want to make those changes. I really want to just make, a big change. And one of my goals was by the age of 40, be able to be in a competition, a bodybuilding competition. Now, I don't necessarily want to be like over the top, like aesthetically big, but I do want to have, some definition, some good lean muscle. So what I did was this week I took this a lot more serious. Okay. And so I also was part of a 6 week challenge, which was awesome. But even in that challenge, I noticed I wasn't really moving the numbers, but I was feeling better getting in the group, but it didn't matter to me because I want to see the number, right? So what I did was this week, I said, F these carbs, okay? So first thing I did was say F these carbs. So I brought the carbs down, right? So, okay, let's do minimum carbs because I know I'm gonna freak out and want to eat cake. And I don't want to freak out and want to eat cake. So no carbs, you guys know, like couldn't dead the carbs, but I definitely was gonna lower them, right? So then the next thing I did was I know people keep hopping in and out. So the next thing I did is I took all the delightful information I was receiving, and I was watching some videos on Instagram and stuff like that. And I saw that someone also at work mentioned to me, who does CrossFit, mentioned to me, yeah, you had to eat 1 gram of protein per the weight you have on you. I was like, wait a minute, that's a lot of protein, and I don't know if I even want to eat that much. Like that just doesn't sound appetizing. I was like, I'm gonna get like when I eat too much meat, the total turn off. Don't want no part in it. So that was really, really stressful to me. And I was like, oh geez, I don't want this meat. So anyway, I did it. I did it even though I didn't want to do it. I ate the thing. I ate about 200 grams of um protein. And that day, um, and I didn't have any. I had some carbs, it was like very, very low. And the last 4 days, I've gone down like 3 pounds. I know a lot of that's water. I get it. Blah blah blah. At the end of the day, I'm seeing it on the scale, and so this is something that's making me. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm actually seeing the results that I'm looking for. But now I know that I need to, really get in tune with staying on track. We talk about it all the time. I have ADHD, so being like over the top consistent. It's difficult. It's not that I don't want to be. It is difficult. It's a challenge. So this week I've been really staying on board. No cheesecake. So staying on board. I've been eating like at Who Hut. If you don't know what Who Hut is, it is basically you can pick out your meats and veggies, and then they cook it for you. So what I got is they have carbs there. Don't get me wrong. They have noodles and stuff like that, and rice. So, but I ate like sausage, chicken. Um, I ate um, spinach, cabbage, uh, not Brussels sprouts, bean sprouts. Put that all in, and I gobbled that all up, and that was amazing, amazing. So I did do that, and so when I did that, I was okay. Um, and then I had like a protein bar, and then I had a shake. Now I went to Smoothie King, and Smoothie King has 45 grams in their Gladiator smoothie. So I did that, and then what I did was I had added another one, like another dose. So basically, I had like 90 grams of protein in one shake. I was like, okay, that's easy. I can do that. And so I did that, and then I was good. So then the meat that I had for lunch, and that smoothie, and then I had a protein bar, and like I was good. I was really, really good. So sorry, I saw something come up. But yeah, I was really, really good. I enjoyed what I ate. I actually ate it all, which I don't normally do. I don't ever eat like all of anything actually, but I did that time. So that was awesome, awesome, awesome. And then at that point, I've just been kind of following that lead, and like I've been changing some things up. I've been working out, and then taking like a protein shake in the middle, and then finishing the workout, and about 40 grams of protein in that, and see if that was going to give me more energy, because I started feeling like kind of sickish, I guess, towards the end of my workouts, and I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't work out hungry, or but who am I? Who am I? But yeah, these are the things I'm talking about. So I say no carbs, no carbs. Sounds very scary. I was just saying low, very low, low carbs, and keep track of your protein. But we're gonna continue on this journey. I'm sorry this sounds kind of all over. Business or health session, but I think lowering the carbs, because it also holds on to a lot of water. Things like that. I think that was a very good decision for me and my body type, because I am one of those people who's like, I have to work like 10 times harder in the gym to lose a pound. I feel that way. Like I have to do a lot more cardio, like running around, jumping, hopping, blah blah blah. Like isolation doesn't get me there, so I have to over the top do a lot more. So I think taking it to the next step and being like, okay, let me eat all this meat, so pun intended, was very, very, very smart. And so I appreciate getting help from the person who's been helping me. workout and being able to keep this up. So now I'm going to just stay on track and try to see where we're going to be. So Valentine's Day too. If you ever know Valentine's Day, I bought a new outfit and I tried it on today. And I was nervous how I was going to fit with this. It's very, very nice. Very, very nice. So I definitely will have that on and keep we're working on making it look even better. Like who does who doesn't want to make this look better? Because I do. So I definitely want to do that. So thank you guys for checking me out with this health session. I am actually going to take a moment here. I'm gonna take a moment, switch over, and I'm gonna get back on and we're gonna have a little conversation, a poly conversation. But I want to hit my health session up because I've not hit my health session up in a minute. We're going to get our intro started and all this. If you guys don't recall, March 1st is the day I start. Um, I'm done with my other job, so I will be, um, fully invested. So, mind over tea. You guys can hit me out with, we're gonna do Cash App. We're gonna do um, all those lovely things to show your support and get us moving forward because I think at the end of the day, helping people with different kinds of relationships with their food, people in their lives, their jobs, relationships with yourself will help you be a better person. And I want to start moving that way and helping people, reach those goals of finding that life that they want to be living. And so that even includes myself. So as I'm going through this journey, like I said over here, Miss Polly, right? We'll be seeing that as my physical changes, as my mental change, as mental changes, obviously, because I'm still learning every day. I don't know everything. And how we can help each other, learn from each other, share with each other, and become better people in general. So I do want to push that. Like I said, if you guys want to follow Miss Polly, this is where you stay. Please subscribe. Also, go back over there to Mind Over Tea, and go subscribe there because we want to have um that ability to include others in great conversation. I love talking to you privately. It's so wonderful. But I also like to let others join in the conversation and, tell their story, be part of it, have conversation, a dialogue. And hopefully that will get us somewhere in a productive place. And so that's why we should subscribe to both. And then we're going to go ahead and move forward, in our journey. So thank you guys for taking the time. Like I said, this is a short video, about 20 minutes here. You guys can see this poem. Check me out, but check me out Instagram. And also I do check some other panels out. We have our dear lovely friend. Just give some shout outs real quick. Ali came and said hello. And I did say hi to him back. So guys, check out his channel. Awesome gentleman. Great conversations about relationships, monogamy. But like I said, if you guys want to check out other people and what they have to say about relationships, it's always important to be well-rounded. Also, we have here Mr. Best Knowledge Relationships. I was on many panels over there on that channel, so you guys check those out. We do a show also on Tuesday night, and just a Tuesday I had to work, so I wasn't able to go be part of that. But I will be back over there next Tuesday and we're going to be contributing to that. And then we're going to have more conversations over there too. So, check out these guys, check out these channels, and I appreciate the love. All right, please comment, like, and share, and I will see you guys in a little while. I'm gonna go switch it up. Okay, then. Bye.